I think I'm having a midlife crisis. I'm in my 40s, and for some reason, I feel like I woke up in the middle of a midlife crisis. My own personal midlife crisis, whatever that means to everyone else, because I guess it's different for everyone else. Just the thought that I'm old enough to have a midlife crisis is driving me into a midlife crisis, and that needs to stop right now. I've just been feeling not myself for at least now 2 years, going on 2 years. I used to be super active, super in shape, super health conscious, and I feel like I used to be much more on top of it. And for some reason in the past like 2 years, I've managed to get myself a dad bod. I feel like I'm 5 months pregnant if I was a girl, but I've got a dad bod, and I don't even have any children. My kids are dogs who love to run, who love to walk, and are very active, yet their dad has not been. Oh, do you hear that? Let's see, what is that? Look at my audience right now. I don't know if you can see that, but there's like a couple hundred seagulls on the beach with me. It's very beautiful, by the way. I'm at the beach, and if you can guess what beach I'm at just by the look of it, if you know, here's a hint. I am in LA right now. I've been doing a lot of traveling back and forth from LA to where I live in Guanajuato, Mexico, to help take care of my dad, who is 91, and it's just been pretty crazy. And I know that's a part of it, why I've been feeling the way I've been feeling. I just haven't had any consistency in just where I am, but thank goodness I'm a traveler, and I've been traveling for many, many years, and I'm kind of used to living out of a suitcase, but I think it's a lot more than that. It's been a lot more than just the travel and taking care of my dad, and it's also because I've just been not on top of my health. I have been feeling, just my bones have not been feeling right. When I stretch, I literally feel it all over my body. I haven't had the energy that I used to have. My brain has been foggy. I haven't been able to think as clearly as I used to have. But then again, it's also because I haven't been eating the way I used to eat. I haven't been as conscious about my diet and my exercise and just moving around. I used to do all these crazy, not crazy, but all these routines that helped me stay in shape over the years. And for some reason, I feel like I just dropped the ball on my health, and that's got to change, because I know how I am when my health is on point and when I feel fit. I have the energy. I've got the mental clarity. I've got the excitement. I've got the inspiration. All of the things that I'm lacking right now, and what I feel like is like driving me straight into this midlife crisis, is all because I haven't been paying attention to my health. I feel that very strongly. So here we are at the beach, and thankfully no one is here to witness my debut back into getting into shape. There's a bunch of people running along the boardwalk over there, people who this exercise comes very easy to, I'm assuming. And I don't know if you can hear those seagulls, but they're cheering for me right now and for what I'm about to do. So here I am. I've got my yoga mat ready. I'm gonna kickstart this journey back to health. I just listed out some exercises that I'm gonna do to help gauge my starting point. It's gonna be like 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, 100 mountain climbers, and 100 something else. I have it on a list, and I'm gonna time it. I'm gonna time how long it takes me to get there. This exercise I used to be able to do, I would think I could do this in like under 10 minutes, that's for sure, back when I was in shape. And this is like a couple years ago. So I'm curious to how quickly I can do this. I'm now 20, 25 pounds over the weight that I prefer. Let's see how this goes. I'm gonna do a quick warm up. I'm gonna run back and forth a couple times and stretch just so that I don't shock myself, shock my body. Um, and we'll see how that goes. Here we go. Okay, look at this. I don't know if you can see this clearly on screen, and I know I'm just being hard on myself, but this is just not me. This is not how I like my body to be, how I like my body to look, definitely not how I like my body to feel. And I'm saying this only because I know there's going to be people who watch this who are like, you got to love yourself for who you are and where you are and how you look. I totally get that. I feel like I've got a lot of love for myself in a lot of other ways, but I have expectations of myself still that I want to accomplish. And one of those expectations is to be as fit and in shape and as healthy as possible so that later on in life, I'm not depending on others to keep me alive. I want to be able to be walking and talking and functioning until my last breath. And I guess a lot of that has to do with what I've been doing over the last like 13, 14 years, which is taking care of my parents. My mom just passed from Alzheimer's 8 months ago, and that really just like did a number on me, trying to figure out how to navigate the world without her. And now it's just seeing my dad, 91. I'm just around a lot of like old age and just caregiving, and it's something that I would not want for myself. I want to be able to just be strong and be moving and agile and not depending on others in my later age, and for a lot of other reasons. So let me get to stretching, otherwise I'm never going to get to work out. Oh, see, I feel this right now. I'm actually surprised that I can touch my toes. I don't know if you can see this. I'm surprised I can touch my toes, but I feel it in my lower back and my hamstrings right now, and it hurts. Oh, it does feel good to stretch like this. It's been so long since I've had a good stretch. I used to do yoga every day, but this is just nuts. Oh, how am I gonna do this? This does not sound exciting at all right now. Yet it is. It is exciting. I need to convince myself this is exciting. Oh, look at this. I don't know if you can see all those birds that just flew behind me. All right, so let's get to work. I'm gonna run from, let me show you, from behind me. I'm gonna run from here where I am to halfway to those palm trees and back 2 times just to warm up. And then I'm just gonna get right into it just to get it done, get it over with. I don't wanna stall anymore. Let me get this camera set up and then we'll go run. Round 1. Oh man, if that's just round 1, oh. That was literally 2 quick rounds of back and forth running, and I'm sincerely out of breath. That is supposed to be a warm-up. I'm not supposed to be this out of breath, so while I'm warmed up, I'm just gonna get right into the workout with 100 push-ups and then 100 sit-ups, 100, I have a list here, 100 squats, 100 jumping jacks, and then 100 mountain climbers. What I'm gonna do is I'll do 25 of each. I'm gonna start the stopwatch and see how long that takes me. Here we go. Okay, let's get the stopwatch ready. Here we go with 100 jumping jacks. Was that 20 or 30? And then we'll do 25 squats. I feel like I should be done by now. Oh, 25 push-ups. And listen, I know my form is bad before you comment on it. Ow. See what I mean? This should not be hurting. I literally was just doing my chest, but I feel it in my hamstrings. 25 sit-ups. I'll do crunchies. And then mountain climbers. I hope you're having a good time watching this. Oh, at least one of us is laughing. Actually, no. Laugh with me, I'm laughing too, actually. This is just, I'm laughing because I can't believe I let myself get to this. Oh, okay, enough talking. Okay, that's the first set. 3 minutes and 9 seconds. We're back to jumping jacks. This is kind of freaking me out a little bit. I realize now that this is probably gonna be a longer journey than I thought. I've only done 25 of each, and I feel like I'm good. I'm good for the day. And if I wasn't making this vlog, I'd probably have more of a inclination, or I'd probably take a little bit longer, or just call it a day and make it a good first day. But I'm glad I'm doing this vlog, because now this is my way of holding myself accountable, and I might need your help. Okay, set number 2, let's do this. What am I doing? Jumping jacks. Here we go. 1. I know I can go lower, but my hamstrings really are killing me right now. I feel like farting right now. I know, TMI, but that's what happens when you're in your 40s. And if you're in your 40s and above, you get it. And guess what else? I lost count. Let's do some push-ups. 25 crunches. Mountain climbers. I feel like I'm doing all of these exercises wrong. Bad form. I'm not doing the full rotation. I'm way out of breath. Let's check the time real quick. I hope in the future when I redo this test, I'm not gonna be taking these breaks, these long breaks in between. But right now, I'm carrying an extra 20 pounds. Not an excuse, I know. But you know what? I made it halfway. I see a light at the end of the tunnel. And there is hope, even for me. Okay, let's do this. That hurts. Maybe when I rewatch this, I'll realize how bad my form is. But we'll see. I've got this. 25 crunches and 25 mountain climbers. Almost there. But you know what? I know I've been hard on myself this whole time, but I've just done 75 of each. I'm way out of breath. My muscles definitely hurt. My hamstrings gone. And I've literally only done 75 squats. I'm so out of breath right now, but I know I'm almost there, 25%. Let's get this done. And I didn't bring any water. Oh, so prepared, Angelito. Whew, I feel nauseous right now. I realize, I know it's important not to overdo it, but in my mind, I feel like this workout should be so simple because of where I was at my peak fitness level, but I have to come to the realization that I'm not there anymore. I'm starting from scratch. Step 1, workout number 1. Nothing I've done in the past matters, not anymore. Today's the first day. And if it was my first day ever working out, I consider this a big, big win. It's a big win anyway, since I'm here. I made it, I got out of bed, I drove myself to the beach, now I'm here. Let's get this done. 25, okay. That was the crappiest set of squats, but guess what? I did it. I did it. Also, the worst push-ups ever, but I did it. I promise I'm gonna get better. Whew, last set, mountain climbers. Okay, stop. 17 minutes and 44 seconds. Let's see this. I don't know if you can see that, but I did it. That was rough. That was rough. I'm gonna need to sit. I know, I should be walking it off, but you know what? I'm taking my first day pass and just gonna congratulate myself for getting out of the house and doing this. I know it's the first day, but the fact that I got this done and I didn't quit early, I made the commitment. I feel like I can do this. I know it's a long road. It's gonna be one of the longest roads because it's been so long since I focused on my health, and my health has gone down. I forgot to mention that, like, I also got prescribed heart medication, so I'm taking heart medication and cholesterol medication. It's a medication I want to wean myself off of eventually. I mean, 40s, I shouldn't be on heart medication. So I want to get off of that and start my routines again and develop new ones. I want to get back into meditation and yoga, that's for sure. Definitely way more meditation. I started doing ice baths when I was home in Mexico, and I'm about to go there in a couple of days, go back and really kick off this journey and bring you along too, and show you the most amazing, beautiful city that so many people have no idea exists in Mexico. Our neighbor, literally a 3-hour flight from where I am right now in Los Angeles. And by the way, did you guess what beach I'm in? Or beach I'm at? I'm in Long Beach. It's a beautiful little port beach, no waves because there's a huge jetty that wraps around it for all the cargo ships that you see in the distance out there. It's pretty quiet right now. I love it. And I actually love coming out here. I forgot how awesome the beach is early in the morning. It's been a long time. But sadly, Guanajuato is not anywhere near a beach. It's in the mountains. Equally as beautiful. So, I'm so thankful that I made it out here today. And I hope that you come along with me. If you're in your 40s or 50s or 60s or beyond, and you feel like you still have it in you, and you're starting to feel what looks like a midlife crisis creep into your life, or it's probably already crept in, come join me on my journey. These videos are not from someone who's already made it to that point of peak health and peak fitness, telling you what to do. I'm actually doing it in real time, and I hope that you join me. It's never too late to start, no matter what age you are. I've thought about whether or not to just let myself go and live out the rest of my life in like comfort and not stressing my body out. But I know and I totally believe that stressing my body out through exercise, through movement, eating the right food is the path to my body's longevity and my good feelings and my mental clarity and all of the things that I need and I want for a life of travel and a life of freedom and being flexible. So I hope you join me. And if you like any of this video and what I have to say and what I'm inviting you to, I hope you subscribe and join me and comment and let me know where you're starting from and where you plan to go as well in your journey. Let's do this together because I need you too. It's always so great to like have the support system as well. I know I've got a really great support system and friends who are extremely the best cheerleaders, but there's nothing like having people who are on the same journey as you being there and supporting you. And I'll support you along the way too and cheer you on as well. So with that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, I'm done.